Cool.
Check 1, 2. Welcome. Good afternoon, Luke.
Good afternoon, Hamish.
Goodness.
Good, wonderful.
Press X to jump.
We're on.
Good evening. Welcome.
Welcome again.
How is everyone?
Pretty well, I would assume,
Well, there's just us here, but everyone out there.
in the interwebs.
On what's hopefully going to be our first video episode
Oh, God.
of just the technical fuck-ups on the last couple.
The amount of trouble and turmoil we have gone through to get this to
It's
work.
awkward. The last one is just, don't want to talk about it, but here we are. Nothing unusual about this either.
No, perfectly normal.
Completely regular day.
Yep, Saturday night,
It's not the
31st of
not the
October.
31st of October in the evening or anything like that.
No,
There's no kids out trick-or-treating.
no,
It's just us on a regular evening.
I can't.
Here
Yeah,
we are. Well, I'm just going to start off. I had a dream last night.
please.
No, I didn't
please
have a
tell.
dream. It's more I just woke up confused. You know when
Okay.
you wake up confused? Usually when you stay at someone else's house
Yeah,
and you wake up and you're like, what the fuck? Where am I? What room am I in? Ah, that's right. I'm staying at Luke's and I'm in the spare room or whatever.
yeah,
I woke up and my leg was touching my partner's leg. And I
yeah.
woke up and I was like, huh, Luke's in my bed. And so I pulled my leg across and made a little dividing duvet tuck
Okay.
in between us. And
Yep.
then I sleep naked.
Oh,
So
yes.
all of a sudden I just felt super naked. So I was like, this is weird. So I reached down to the ground and got my jocks and slid them on.
Ugh.
And then I got up and went to the toilet. And as I was peeing, I was just like, why did I put jocks on? It's a weird thing for me to do. And I was like, what? God damn it. Luke's not in my bed.
Not this time, anyway.
I was disappointed.
It's happened before.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Ooh.
You never know what couple of fine gals,
Couple of young ladies will get up to.
couple of young lady boys. Really just a casual Saturday evening. We were recording actually quite late.
It's dark out.
It's about, I don't have my watch on, but it's about 10 and it's dark. But we have more appropriate lighting this time and the sun isn't going to fade away, which is great.
And this pink.
Oh, yes.
Our competition ends tonight.
It does.
Tim.
Well, yep,
I bet you're fucking stoked.
Tim's got it.
Tim is, I was going to say in it to win it, but that said way too much.
Yeah, well, he's
He's won it. Unless anyone wants to submit a screenshot between the next 2 hours.
highly unlikely though.
It's not happening for them.
Never know.
Well, way to go, Tim.
Good job. We will be in cahoots with you later on.
Yeah, I don't know how we'll do it. We'll sort it out. It's the first thing we've ever given out, so
Yeah, we'll send something to you.
yeah, we'll send something.
Well, it'll be a video game pre-order of the highest quality, of course.
We'll send out some spicy noodles or something.
Oh, yeah. Everyone can use spicy noodles.
Well, Flatmate brought home some noodles the other day, right?
Yeah.
There's a spice rating.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called right now, but it starts with S.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, a jalapeno is about 4,000.
Okay.
These noodles are 800,000 to 1 million.
Okay. Why on earth would they even sell those?
I fought off a panic attack.
I bet you did.
Have you ever seen that thing on Facebook? And it's when you're having a panic attack, find 5 things that you can see, 3 things you can touch, and 1 thing you can taste. It's called grounding. It helps you in a panic attack.
Okay.
Well, I was eating these noodles, and I was like, well, I'm dealing with it, but the spice just kept ramping up. And I was like, fuck, I think I'm going to have a panic attack. I'm just going to start panicking. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do that thing I read on Facebook. And I was like, 5 things I can see. I was just like, table, window, the dog, outside trees, and the couch. And I was like, things I can touch. And I was like, table, spicy noodles, and fork. And it's just 1 thing I can taste. I was like, spicy noodles, and then just fucking started panicking again.
So it just didn't work whatsoever.
Well, it wasn't the best technique for fighting off a panic attack via spicy food.
I suppose when you're having a panic attack about spicy food and you think about spicy food, it doesn't really work.
Yeah. If you think I'm fucking around, send us a message and I'll send you a packet because they are no joke.
No joke. They look spicy.
Just be warned. Be warned. A guy, Dan from Dungeons and Dragons, took them down like a champ. We had half a bowl each and he ate his whole bowl.
That's disgusting.
I did a couple of mouthfuls and was like, I'm done.
Oh, God, I bet.
I'm quite sensitive all in here. And it wasn't, I could feel it.
Fuck that.
It was
Fuck
crazy.
that. I wouldn't even bother. I often think that mince is spicy.
Yeah.
Just if you just cook some mince in a pan, it's quite spicy.
It might have had some spice in it a couple of years ago. And the pans just like put it into the mince.
Probably.
Oh, man.
That happens.
Got my little box razor here until we can afford some better microphone stands.
Which we would get via our Mighty Ape referral link.
Yeah, people have been going, I wouldn't say nuts.
But we're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're getting a quarter of a way to something.
Yeah, thanks to you guys. If you don't know, go to our website, pressexthejump.co.nz, click on the Mighty Ape link, and just buy anything off their site. I don't know, like homewares, gifts, Christmas shopping. I think I'm going to do some Christmas shopping there.
Oh, yeah.
I saw some books. I might get a book for Nana.
Especially their daily deals, the daily sale things. Brilliant.
Especially this close to Christmas. And I did see, did you see you can do a one-off payment for like 3 months free shipping or like a year? So I think you can pay, I think it was like $30, between $15 and $30.
Yeah.
And you get 3 months free shipping. So you can just order the shit out of stuff and it's all free.
That's good.
So obviously you got to buy a few more items before it's worth it.
Yeah.
But I thought like if you were going to do a bit of Christmas shopping, like there's, the book Go the Fuck to Sleep?
Yes.
I think I might get it for Nana.
Oh,
just
yeah?
because she's gone through a couple of generations of reading books.
Yeah.
And she's got a bit of a sense of humour, so I think it'll be quite funny. Because she's dealt with like her kids not going to sleep, like my aunties and uncle, like my cousins and that not going to sleep, me and my sister and brother not going to sleep and her tirelessly reading books.
Fuck.
So I thought it'd be quite a funny gift. Hopefully.
Mine would just look at me sideways and be like, why on earth would you bring this into the home?
I'm pretty sure it'll float. It'll float.
No.
Oh man, I got lipstick all over this bitch.
I've got some, I don't have my glasses on because I have my makeup on, but some brown stuff.
By the way, if you're going all audio, Luke looks lovely. He's got
Thank you.
very smoky eyes, bright red lips.
Would you fuck me?
I'd fuck you hard.
Because I'd fuck me. That's true.
A red cape and a nice wee dress. Some would call that Red Riding Hood.
That's what I was going for. On my normal Saturday evening. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Those tits are spectacular.
Thank you.
Just how I like them.
Couple of tea towels.
Just chilling like that.
Couple of tea towels. It's all good. Helps with my cleavage.
But yeah, if we've now enticed you with these images of Luke, you can get on YouTube and check out this episode.
Well, you should be able to. We made a lot of false promises with the last one because everything just turned shit.
Yes,
But this time, it has to go up because I swear to God, if I put on eyeliner and mascara for no apparent reason, I will not be happy.
Just for flatmate satisfaction.
Yep, it won't. That's not worth it.
Yeah. So here we are.
Here we are.
The dog's chasing something in the backyard. It's probably the police.
They found our photos. You know what I thought we kind of look like? We kind of look like two guys who have been kidnapped by like a bunch of giant, like the giant gay, like the big gay men that they refer to as bears. Like 4 of them, and they're making us dress up.
And dance.
Yeah.
We're like, no one can dance. And we're like,
oh yeah. What you can't see is the white socks, and Hamish has a lovely pair of black little heels on. They really suit him and really accentuate his calves. Oh God, I'm going to have to do it too. And I have, well, not a little pair of black things, but I have this wonderful pair of boots.
oh yeah.
Yes.
There's nothing I like than a dress, white socks, and just a big old pair of boots.
Well, in the world of Little Red Riding Hood, there's a lot of scary things around, including gigantic werewolves. And those little shoes you got there ain't going to be kicking no werewolves in the face.
Hey man, look. That buckle. There's a buckle there.
There's a buckle, but that's it. You can't run away. You can't traverse the woods with that.
These shoes are cute as fuck.
They are. That's why you're Alice from Alice in Wonderland and I'm Little Red Riding Hood. This hood's really annoying. Just gonna
Oh, goddamn. What are you doing later?
Well, probably sucking your dick.
Right on. Anyway. Yes?
I saw...
Lay it on me.
For a long time, I haven't seen like stereotypical American like rich white woman around much.
Yes.
I did yesterday and then I did today.
Oh, I have a rich white woman story. You've just reminded me. Carry on.
Write that down. Thank you for just not interjecting.
Sorry, I do it every time.
You're getting better. You're getting better.
Sorry.
Anyway, I was at work and my mom was like, "Hey, can you come down here and help me with a big rug?" And I was like, "Sure, not a problem." Just starting to get my guns out, like rolled up my sleeves a little bit.
Tensing.
Yeah, it's just like, yes, ma'am. Anyway, we get down there. She was like, "Oh, yes, I have one of these." It was one of our like $500 really expensive rugs. And I was like, "Oh, cool, wonderful." Took it up to the car, up to the counter. She paid for it. It wasn't on discount. Didn't even think to ask for a discount. Walked out to the car, and as we get out to the car, it's this really nice flash one. She's telling me, she goes, "Oh, I'm just getting this because my daughter's having a Halloween party." And I was like, "Oh," she goes, "and I don't want the floor to get dirty, so I'm just going to put this down, and they can have the party on top." And I was like,
Whoa, how much was it?
"About $500."
Whoa.
I was like, "Holy shit!" And I saw a car, and I was like, "True." Opens up the back door. She's like, Can you just squeeze this in here?" And I was like, "Okay." So I like look inside, and there's like a chihuahua sitting in a little kennel on the back seat, just yapping. I was like, "Dear God!" Started like pushing it in, and it got stuck on a little bag. And she was like, "Oh, I'll get that." Just runs around the other side, pulls the bag out, and it's a bag from Starbucks. And it had like coffee cup, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
So stereotypical.
Oh, really? And
Is
then
there a Starbucks in Palmy?
nah, there's one on Welly.
Ah.
That's probably where it's from.
Yeah.
And the second one was today. I was talking. Me and the lads were just talking about marriage and how ridiculous it is and all that shit. And I don't know if I'm gonna get married and rah. And this woman comes over and she goes, "I've been married 3 times." And we're like, "Oh, great, that's good." And she goes, "Yeah," and she goes, "Oh, twice to my last husband." But we're still together, so now we have 2 anniversaries. It's great. And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Why? How does that work? So they broke up and they married again?
I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. I didn't bother to ask.
So they got married twice. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I didn't bother to ask because I was busy looking at this giant purse in which she had a chihuahua sitting. And she was just patting its head. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Why do you have this? She was like, "This is what he bought me for my last anniversary. It's very expensive." I was like, "Really? Are you fucking for real? People like this actually exist?" Jesus.
Yeah, that's stereotypical to a T.
It was like and she was American, and she just filled out the stereotypical American rich white woman. It was weird.
Oh my God.
Funny though.
Did I ruin my makeup scratching my nose?
I think so. My eyes are so irritated.
Oh, I could not believe it. I was like, is this safe? Is this safe?
It can't be.
It's going in my eyes.
None of this can be good for your body. Like
It can't be.
It's like it must just be like painting.
Well,
like
I can
just
feel
putting
it. It's
acrylic
weighting
paint.
my face down. I'm just...
Your head's not coping. Oh, it's horrible. How do women do it?
It's, mad respect for makeup. Holy shit.
Also, I'm a lot more suspicious of women.
Yeah. I was sitting there and I was like you sat down, I was like, "Oh yeah, Luke's going to get his makeup done." And then it was like half done. I was just like, "Ugh." And then I came and it was done. I was like, "Ooh,
Looks kind of attractive.
shit."
Yeah, like if they can make me this pretty,
Ooh.
I can't even think.
Make up some crazy
I've
shit.
I've got a beard.
I've got an all new understanding of makeup now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at this.
Someone's got to do it. I've only ever worn mascara one other time in my life, and that was horrible. It was just as horrible this time.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize how easy it just runs off your face. Do you need a tissue or something?
It'll be alright. Before this ends, I'm going to rub my fucking eyeballs.
Do we need to call in the...
No, she'll be alright.
Okay, cool.
we can do it like this. Can be us going out in the evening.
Yeah.
And then you know how by the time the girls get back, they've been crying in the bathrooms because the boy that they want to sleep with on Tinder's already gone off with some other chick.
Yeah.
So they've been bawling.
Fuck.
They have panda eyes. We're going to look like that.
I reckon we should get a Tinder. A podcast.
A podcast Tinder.
Luring some boys. Anyway. Where was I? Oh, I was getting sorbet today.
Oh, cool.
As you do. It was kind of sunny on and off.
Yeah.
Went down and got some sorbet. And there was like, like the 3 sort of, like, I don't know, like early 40s women. Yep. Like quite sort of rich and shit.
Yep.
They were passing through and they were like perusing over all the flavors for ages. And then the guy was like, "Oh, this is like," she's like, "Oh, what's this one?" He's like, "Oh, it's like something and something mixed with like coffee or, some exotic flavor." And she goes, "Oh, yes, that reminds me of this time I was in Italy, you see, and when you get off the plane, all you can smell is blah, blah, blah." And it was going on for like 5 minutes. And the other woman was just like, yes, yes. And we were just sitting there eating like, what is going on? And the guy behind the counter was just like,
Great.
yeah. Oh, yeah. And then what? Oh, I bet. Yeah.
That's rough.
And just going on about like stay in like villas and stuff and the aromas, and everyone was just kind of just like,
Cool. What?
Thought it might have been a moth. Whew. We good?
Yeah, I think we're okay.
No cockroaches though.
It is nighttime.
Oh, it's just irritating my face.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
Man. That's like 90% of this podcast is just going to be us complaining about our fucking makeup. That's okay. It's okay.
I hope Mum doesn't show this to Dad. Like, I really hope.
It's going to be the name of this episode. I hope Mum doesn't show Dad.
True.
Surely he'll laugh.
I hope so.
He'll make some excuse for it, like that salmon shirt.
Yeah.
He'll be like, nah, that's a bit of fun.
We gotta. He's a good Kiwi guy. Most Kiwi guys know how to take the piss out of themselves.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So you're getting up to watch the rugby?
I don't know.
I think I will, just to make sure. Like, I feel like it was,
check.
you know how when there was the Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather fight and we just sort of went and watched it, even though we didn't watch boxing, we were like, I feel like we should watch
Yeah,
this.
just take this in.
Like, just in case, like, history could happen. It didn't
Yeah.
there, but it's looking like it might do for us.
Yeah. Have you seen the shit, like the media fights and stuff?
I haven't even bothered.
It's quite funny.
Fest.
There's been like, there's like side by side, there's what Australian media's got going on, like in the papers, and it's like what we've got.
Yeah.
And have you seen the picture at all?
No.
I'll have to show you later. One of them's like this really weird drawn, I think it's like a centipede made out of a sheep with like Richie McCaw's head on it at the front. And it's like something stands in our way or something in Australia. But then in our papers, it's got like like the two captains and just like our biggest like test yet or something.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you know, we're all like, I guess, humble.
Yeah.
Or being like, oh, this is going to be a challenge. And they were just like, oh, fucking look at these stupid cartoons we draw. I'm like, come on, guys.
That happens.
Come on. And did you see Chuck Norris?
No.
He's like, well, the New Zealand Blacks have their he's just like Māori haka to give them power. Well, the Wallabies are going to have the spirit of Chuck Norris.
What?
And the guy on Channel 9 News was like, he must have been like a super Chuck Norris fan or something because he was like losing his shit. And I was like, oh, great.
That's terrible.
But it seems like celebrities are like, how can I get in with the New Zealand audience? Can we have an All Blacks jersey to me by Friday? We can? Yeah, get one to me and we'll throw it on Instagram.
There's been lots of photos around with them wearing all that
Say
jerseys.
like Hasselhoff and shit.
I saw one of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Of all people.
So random, eh? All good though.
Really
All good.
didn't strike me as the rugby watching type.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably crawl out of bed about 5 a.m. for that. Make myself a coffee. It's a good start to the day, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terribly early.
Yeah, true. I guess it could be like 2 or 3.
We've all at least had one day of work that started that early.
I'm still like
At
quite against the whole like bars being open, like the whole time
What?
and serving alcohol.
It's not a big deal.
I think it is.
really.
Like there's because when I did my liquor license, that's why they talked about like why we can't serve alcohol to people between like I think it's like 2 and 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like there's reasons that like that there is to stop that.
Yeah.
And then John Keys is like, yeah, fuck, it's a World Cup. It's all good. All good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah, I think it's all good unless we lose.
Yeah.
And then those domestic violence statistics come in.
Surely.
And
I
have you not seen that?
Yeah, surely it wouldn't go up.
If New Zealand loses,
Like noticeably go up.
if New Zealand loses,
Yeah.
they go up.
You reckon?
Like noticeably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been like published or announced or
From like prior test matches and things like that.
general sport in general. And that's why at the end of like in the ads and stuff, sometimes they slip in like domestic violence ones.
Huh.
Did I say violence then or did I say violent?
Violent.
Anyway. Yeah. Crazy, eh?
Wow. It's good that they're trying to like cover that.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of sad that it even needs to be covered.
Well, it does though.
Like it's kind of like when we were staying in a backpackers down south, and some Canadians like our age, there's like 4 of them, they were coming through,
Yeah.
and we were just watching TV like in the common area when we were having dinner one night, and that never ever shake a baby ad came on, and they were like, "What the fuck? What is this shit?" I'm like, "It's a don't shake a baby ad." It's, you know, and they're like, "Who the fuck shakes a baby?" I'm like, yeah, well, it's something that we're dealing with here. Okay, just we got to have ads just to make sure people don't do it. And they were like losing it, like falling off the couch, like crying, wiping back tears. And then every time it would come on, or that one where particularly where that guy swings the kid.
Oh God!
And he hits the bookcase.
Yeah.
That one, they just lose their shit as well. They're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
You have this on TV?
Yeah.
You have this on TV? I'm like, yeah, I don't see the big deal. You know, we're just covering bases here.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, it's quite a funny perspective.
Yeah. Oh God!
When
Yeah.
you get that,
It's like,
when we were just like, oh yeah, I guess that is kind of crazy.
Like, there's a few things that we're known for on the world stage: rugby, the dairy industry, and our ads.
Yeah, yeah, because our drink driving ads are super brutal.
Yeah.
Apparently, well, I don't notice it obviously because it's what we've always been used to.
Yeah.
But
there's some pretty bad ones. Like, you know, the one where there's the two guys going, and there's a guy pulling out, and there's another guy going at 100.
Yeah.
And it stops, and they both get out of the car, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Come on, man, can you?" And he's like, "There's nothing I can do."
He's
He's
like-
got like kids and
he's like,
shit.
I've got my kid in the back. He's like, sorry, I'm going too fast.
Yeah, like I saw that and I was just like, "Oh God."
Yeah, it's pretty deep. Well, the one for the longest time was that they're going from that party and then that ute and they roll. Get off me, Dave!
Yeah,
Get off me!
yeah.
And then like,
That's fucked up.
hey, mate, Dave, or whoever it was.
Yeah,
That was a pretty brutal one
that's
as well.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's scary shit.
because I
eh?
think when they first come out, they seem to be like full length. Because I remember that ad being like real long, and it showed the ute stain, and then after a while they just cut it down. Like, you know what this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, crash.
Well, I think they're you seen the fire ones where they're like
Oh,
they
yeah.
showed at the start of the ad, right? Like the fire started, and then by then it's like what this can do in like 30 seconds.
In an ad break or whatever, right? In
Yeah.
the time of an ad break.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
What a fucking country we live in, eh?
I know. Well, I was talking to my
Someone.
sister's boyfriend who's a firefighter.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how there's like, you know, not like raging house fires all the time
Yeah.
now because, you know, technology, safety, a few more bits and bobs. Because we're not just like running around knocking candles and shit over.
Yeah.
And when we were playing The Witcher, when there's that barn fire,
Yeah.
I was like, imagine back then, like your house catches on fire decently. And like you haven't got like hoses or anything. You got like buckets of water
Yeah.
or just your friend's house
There's nothing.
after yours just gets engulfed in flames.
There'd be nothing you can do.
Yeah. It's kind of, it's like in Age of Empires.
Yeah.
You know how you'd be like shooting like a building with cannonballs
Yeah.
and it just catches on fire?
Yeah.
One day me and Skelly were playing and I was like, I wonder why like the houses and whatever they are, like stone, whatever, just always catch on fire. He's like, well, I'm assuming these people inside just fucking panicking, like knocking over lanterns and candles and shit.
True.
And I was like, yeah, good point.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I was talking to Dad, and we were talking about jib, and jib is made to be like moderately fire retardant.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. So now, like, instead of your house burning down, it just guts the entire inside of it most of the time. So you're just left with your skeleton of your house.
So, wait, so the rest of it's fire retardant or it just doesn't burn as quickly as the jib?
Like the jib's like mostly fire retardant. So fires are like obviously like wallpaper and all that shit, and the stuff inside the rooms catch fire. But the jib's pretty good.
Like, okay-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder when that's from, like what year Ford?
Must be a wee while ago because it's like a weird plaster type thing. I'm gonna say 80s. I reckon.
80s?
I reckon that's when
When did they
first
stop
sort of
using
started.
asbestos?
Oh, true. No, that might have been.
Because I saw a van the other day and it's like, we remove asbestos from hundreds of Manawatu homes. And I was like, is that a good thing? Should there be that many homes with asbestos still in them?
True. Yeah, I don't know.
What a wacky shit though. I thought this is a good idea. Put it everywhere. And then someone's like, it's super bad for you. And we're like, fuck. Is it everywhere? Oh, it's everywhere.
Well,
Over the next 40 years, we'll just slowly pick it out from here and there. Because it's like in cars and stuff.
yeah,
Uses like heat wrapping and all sorts of shit.
it's used in lots of places.
It's always like, if I ever do work in like an old hall or something, and there's some weird like grate on the wall that kind of looks like an air vent or something, and it's all dusty.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's probably full of asbestos. Just great.
Quite possibly. That's better. Oh, I tell you, another thing that must be really annoying being a woman is wearing a short skirt and then your skin gets stuck to things.
Yeah, like this leather seat.
I just peeled myself off it
Oh,
before.
I just peeled my leg off. That feels so much better. And sitting? Like
everything's just harder. Have you gone for a piss yet?
No, I bet it's awesome though. Does it take like half the time?
Yeah. Well, I was going to sit down.
I just felt natural.
And I was like, nah, I'll just stand. Why not?
Oh, man.
Very true.
I had a game to talk about.
And
I forgot the name.
Spintires?
Yeah, Spintires? I think that's it.
I think so.
It's quite cool. It came out 2014, I think.
Oh, cool.
So it's been out for a while.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, there's just so many games now, especially, you know how it was just games were like your AAA titles.
Yeah.
And now there's just the explosion of indie developers. It's just so hard to keep on top of all the cool games that are around.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of fun, though. Like, one of those weird games, it's so simple, but, like, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because you just get, like, involved in it.
Yeah.
And there's just, like, a map. I think it's Russian. There's just a map, and there's, like, muddy courses and rivers, and it's just, like, I guess the country. And you got to drive different sort of trucks from A to B, pick up a load, and then get it back. But it's, like, real hard because you just get, like, stuck in mud, and some of the trucks have, like, winches. But in Craig's one that he's got going at the moment, there's just, like, he's like, oh, look at this. And he just zooms in on all his vehicles that he's got in this, like, one map. And there's, like, a little Jeep, like, upside down, or, like, a truck, like, up to its fucking doors in mud, or some other thing, like, sideways in a creek. And he's like, yeah, so I'm just driving this truck, trying to get some points back. I might get it the bigger truck and maybe pull that one out of the mud. Or you can have, like, your little one get stuck. So you get a big truck, try to pull that out, that gets stuck. And you try to get another truck to pull those two trucks out, and that just gets stuck.
That's horrible.
It's quite a good looking game, though. Like, the graphics aren't
Oh, cool.
anything to sneeze at.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 on Steam.
Man, I'm probably give that a go.
Developer's not important, but yeah, it looks quite funny.
Nice.
Just, yeah, it's one of those ones that you just sit down and be like, oh yeah, it's 8 o'clock, I'll just give this a go. And then you just black out, and then come to, and it's like 12, and you're like, oh, good.
I've also totaled about 20 vehicles.
Yeah. Like, you know, just put some tunes on in the background and just get it driving. Because it's quite one of those, like, skill ones. I mean, when I got real involved in, like, you know, those, like, trial bike rides?
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever play that on the internet games? When we were studying, we'd play those for hours.
Yeah.
Just, like, teetering this little, like, man on a bicycle, like, over all these obstacles and shit.
Yeah.
It was a real fun game. Little ones like that.
They make good mobile games.
Yeah, I guess now, eh?
Mm.
I find the games that you have on your phone, you know how they give you, like, a little, like, controller on your phone?
Yeah.
You have, like, little buttons. I find those quite hard. But,
Yes.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really much of a mobile.
No,
kind
it's
of
too
person.
frustrating when you've got, like, a PS4 sitting there.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if it's good if you're, like,
on the go.
commuting or, yeah, obviously on the go.
Mm.
Then, like, a good little app game is quite funny. Like, the Fallout Shelter
Yeah.
works as quite a fun app game because you can just tune into it, check up on it, just when you're filling in those fucking boring gaps when you've already exhausted Facebook and all that.
Yeah. Mind you, though, speaking of mobile games, I was, because they've just had the Paris Games Week, and they're talking to one of the Titanfall developers for Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
And the guy was saying it's going to be worth the wait, right. Really not much was said about it, but they're next year. Oh, something was said about it. It's March 2016. Titanfall 2 is supposed to be coming out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, around March.
There's quite a bit of stuff coming out in March. I think some other games that we've talked about are all March.
It's going to be a big. I think the whole of next year is going to be a big year for games.
Shit. Because like November is quite a big year this year.
Yeah.
For games as well.
Yeah. And also, as well as doing Titanfall 2, they're also doing a bunch of spin-off Titanfall games on mobile devices.
Oh.
Which are like somehow connected to it, but not.
Yeah, I wonder how you do that and make it like easy to...
Oh, fuck knows.
Good to use.
Well, apparently it's not going to be like a first-person shooter. It's, I'm assuming some sort of like RTS, maybe top-down type of thing. A bit more strategy rather than just blasting motherfuckers.
That'd be cool to see, though.
Yeah, I'd be totally down for that.
Interesting to see how much they sort of charge for that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, I'd probably buy it because I'm a Titanfall fiend.
Yeah, because like most good app games that I've seen, it's sort of between like $5 to $10.
Yeah.
10's a bit of a stretch, I reckon, for an app game.
I'd have to see it on like YouTube or something.
Yeah.
And someone I know
or
like heavily endorsing.
Yeah, play it on your friend's phone or something like that.
Yeah. Fuck, tell you though, Fallout 4 is getting closer.
Ooh.
Can't wait. And they like slowly sliding out more screenshots. There's a picture of the menu got leaked, and everyone was frothing over there.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully it's as good as we all think.
I fucking hope so. I took a week off.
Because how long's the trailer for it? It's not like, have we seen any gameplay for it yet?
Yeah, well, they did the game. They've done a gameplay trailer a while ago. They also did the one at E3 this year. They had one. There's like been snippets of certain aspects of it.
It's just they're all quite short, hey, from the ones I've seen.
Within like the 15 minute mark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not too bad. It gives you enough of a good look.
Yeah.
The ones that I think a few of the games that I've been tripped up on has been like a 1 minute trailer.
Yeah.
And I've just built what I think it's going to be in my head, and then it comes out and I'm like, this isn't the game.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I built it up too much.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
You know, I think it'll be good. Well, with 400 plus hours of gameplay.
Is that what they've...
That's what they're estimating, about 400.
Jesus. Because what's Witcher 3 supposed to be?
Witcher 3 is, they say, anywhere from 50 to 200.
Yeah,
depending on what you do.
Shit.
Yeah, because you can just burn through the main storyline.
Yeah, well, the way I'm playing at the moment, I'd definitely be looking at the 200 mark. I put a lot of hours in, and I'm not too far.
True. It's a good, like,
it's
that's
good,
the kind
though.
of game, though, that you want to take slowly. There we go. Lipstick on the mic.
Yeah, I just can't, like, those games, I just can't fathom how much would go into and just how you'd make them.
It's nuts.
Especially the games these days, how they're just so vast.
Yep.
And just like all the dialogue stuff for all the people that you talk to.
Who thinks of it?
It's just, because it's like writing a story in like 50 different directions.
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah. And then like writing characters and like personalities for those characters and dialogue for those characters. And you got to find the right people to do the dialogue for those characters. Like, do you reckon they actually have like, so there's something like Fallout 4, right? Where they're talking, it's got something close to like nearly 200 hours of dialogue.
Yeah.
Like by itself. So take something like that. Do they have like 300 different people doing dialogue that come in and record their lines? Or do they have like 100 people who can do like 10 different voices each?
Well, yeah, because it's like when you see behind the scenes on like Family Guy.
Yeah.
And you realise how few people it is.
Yeah.
Like the same lady that does Lois does Trisha Takanawa.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realise that. I thought, I'd been a dummy, I just assumed that it was an actual Asian.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just like, and then how many voices like Seth MacFarlane actually does?
Yeah.
Like I assumed he'd do like maybe 3 because you can kind of hear them in there, but he just does heaps.
It's nuts, eh?
And then same with The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the main characters just do all the other like weird fill-in characters that are only in like 1 or 2 episodes or just like a passing by. They just pull out a random voice for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy.
I wonder,
it'd be awesome to be a voice in a video game.
how do you do that? Like, how do you become like a video game voice actor?
I have no idea.
I don't even know where. Do you live in Hollywood and just apply?
I reckon I could get hired out to be like a English electronic dance music MC.
Oh, yeah?
Coming up tonight, Hamish and Luke in the studio. We got some real bangers. We got some Rusco, some Dizzy. Stay tuned. It's going to be a sick mix.
What video game on earth would have that? Would that
not a video game.
Oh, just in general?
Just some DJ who wants some English sounding guy. I'll just come in and be like, bangers, mix, Dizzy,
Mash.
tonight. Stay tuned.
Soccer. Football. You don't say soccer over there, though, do you?
Nah. Anyway, where were we going with this? Oh, yeah. Would be cool, though, eh? But I reckon it'd be... Because like, I can do some silly voices.
Yeah.
But for like 2 sentences.
I
reckon if I did heaps of dialogue, if you listen to it at the start and at the end...
It'd be completely different.
It'd be like, yeah, a bit wayward.
Yeah. Yeah. I always thought like... Because when The Last of Us came out, my mind was blown. As I've rambled about a lot. I had this whole thing. I was like, well, it's not going to be like it's starting to get where people remember the voice actors and the actors from games now.
Yeah.
Like it's not just like, they don't just remember the character, they remember the guy who played the character.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like people are remembering people like Nolan North, or that's literally the only person I can think of.
Yeah, yeah.
That's done several different video games. And I was like, well, maybe that's going to become like the next celebrity thing.
Well,
like video game actors are going to become celebrities.
Yeah, it's just like that woman from from Suits. Like, I just watched Suits, and then Destiny came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, where is that voice from? Where is that voice from? But she's done quite a few different video games now as well. Or does she just do a lot of different voices inside Destiny?
She only does the one voice in Destiny.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are in lots of different ones.
Yeah, because I've noticed her voice. I can't even remember her name. But I've noticed her voice in like a couple of other different things as well.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. So it must just be like, just like a circle of people.
Yeah.
And start getting good at it. And they're like, oh, you come in and do whatever.
Yeah. Or it was like how Nathan Fillion, I think I said that right, the guy from Castle and Firefly, do you remember him?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's in Destiny, plays as Cade Six, the hunter guy.
Oh, yeah.
And he's also in Halo ODST.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, he plays one of the, I think it's like one of the main Marines in the campaign.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's cool, like, because they're sort of at that level, do you reckon it would be too much if it was like an A-lister?
Well, that's what they say happened with Peter Dinklage, for example.
Yeah, it was just too relatable to that character.
No,
or like him.
The problem with him is that apparently, from what I've read, it was too much Hollywood bullshit. So I'm assuming, obviously, he was putting Game of Thrones first, or whatever
As you
new
would.
things he was working on.
Yeah.
And they were like, hang on, Bungie.
Yeah.
Just fucking chill out. I've got more important things to do.
Yeah, because, like, do you reckon it would wreck it for you if you, I don't know, like in the next Titanfall, the main character was like Vin Diesel?
No.
It would be too...
If he did it well, I'd be
Yeah.
okay. Like, that'd be okay.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, you know how sometimes, like you and I have said it and you hear it from some people as well, like, oh, how was that movie, insert movie here that you went to see? It's like, yeah, good. I didn't recognize anyone in it. And sometimes it's good because, like, you can sort of just buy into the story a bit more.
Yeah.
Because, like, you don't relate to the actor and other things at all.
Especially if they're an actor that's been pigeonholed into a certain type of movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, yeah, there was no one I knew in it. It was, crazy story.
That's cool.
I mean, because more often than not, obviously there's actors in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
And obviously the good actors, you buy into the stories anyway. But even then it's good just to have like a clean wash of just knowing that you know. And you're just like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very true. That seems to happen a lot in horror movies.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know how freaked out I'd be if there was, again, like Vin Diesel.
True.
Like running around with like high school kids.
Yeah.
I'd be like, this isn't as scary.
Vin Diesel's
on the scene. Oh, there's a new movie coming out I was going to talk to you. It's Vin Diesel, Michael Caine, and Elijah Wood.
Doing?
How's this for a plot? Vin Diesel is the last witch hunter left.
Yeah.
And the witches have just reincarnated the Queen Witch.
Okay.
And she's sending revenge on him.
Cool.
And he's unaware.
I feel like I might have seen the trailer or parts of the trailer for that.
It sounds like it could be really cool.
Or complete rubbish.
Or complete shit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's one of those movies that can be like, it was all right. You can watch it and be like, this is just killing me.
Yeah.
Or you can be like, it was a good movie. Liked it.
I think it'll be good. Like the few times that Vin Diesel especially has done kind of weird, almost supernatural things, like Babylon AD was kind of odd.
Yeah, I liked that.
He did that quite well.
A lot of people have said I liked it too. Like, it was shit. I was like, I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
Most things I like, even like fucking kids movies, like the 3 kids movies he's done, he's been pretty good in that.
Like, I don't hate on Pacifier.
It's all good.
It's funny. It's a family movie.
Yeah.
And it's a good family movie.
He sort of goes down the same road as like The Rock and has the whole like always plays, like if he's in a family movie, he always plays like a super tough guy who softens up.
Well, I guess, especially with those guys, like you'd have to.
You can't just start him as like a sensitive Joe Blog.
Because what did Mark Wahlberg get super ripped for? Oh, Pain and
Gain.
Yeah, and then I saw him in a movie after that, and they just like paid no attention. Like he was just wearing a suit, and he was just ripped out of his fucking mind. Yeah, and I was like, I see. He's like, he was for his character. He was like unnaturally buff.
That's funny.
And like it wasn't like, he was like a big tough guy. He was just a regular dude, but he was still ripped from that movie.
Yeah, that kind of thing doesn't really work out too well.
Yeah, it was quite funny. There was a weird movie.
What movie was it?
We watched today, Pain and Gain.
Oh yeah, it was good.
We watched today.
I think so.
It was nothing like we thought it was going to be.
Nothing like I thought it was. But it was good. Fucking love that movie. Yeah. Good time.
Shit, that was funny. When we were talking about apps before, like I always find, when you're going anywhere, do you always just find like you're grabbing for your phone and just making sure you have your phone before you leave the house and everything like that?
Yeah.
How long is that step going to be around for until it's just like the cell phone implant?
True.
Like, I'm not hating on that idea. It's interesting. I want to see where it goes. Because some people are like, it's stupid.
Yeah.
All this brain stuff.
Yeah.
I think it'll be quite cool to see where it goes.
Oh, yeah, I'm all for it, but you know what I'm like.
Haven't they already got Google Glass? There's some people making like contacts.
Probably.
That would be sweet.
That would be cool.
Especially if it's a contact where it's not like brain surgery.
Yeah.
Or like our weird idea of like getting a chip like put into your brain.
The only thing with like that kind of, not so much like the contacts, but like with when they're talking about like, built-in cell
Brain
phones,
implant and shit.
that kind of thing. I like the idea of being able to just put it down to keep it away.
Yeah.
Like you can't, even if you could turn it off,
Yeah.
it's still probably, it wouldn't be the same as just being able to turn your phone off and put it over on the bench,
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it would, I'm down for it. I'm down for a lot of things though.
Yeah.
Like I'm perfectly fine with anything technologically advanced.
Yeah.
If we need to kill 24 children so that we can do something awesome, that's, hey, sacrifices must be made.
It's just how it has to go.
That's all I'm.
That iPhone's not going to get slimmer by itself.
Exactly. We know it need those kids mining that metal.
Oh, God.
Oh, my cell phone. Yeah.
Oh, man. Do you have any cool games for us there? Anything worth talking about?
I've been looking a lot into the new Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
How many Assassin's Creeds are there? And are we starting to water it down too much like COD?
Well,
because COD's quite watered down for me now, is the fact where I walk into the store the other day and it's like, is it Modern Warfare 3?
Oh, Black Ops 3.
And I'm like, I used to be really excited about new Call of Duties.
Yeah.
I'd be genuinely pumped. And now I'm just like, just put it in the pile, I'll get to it later.
Yeah, I've never, since maybe Modern Warfare 3,
yeah,
I have been.
I was semi-fizzed for that. Like, I was like, oh, it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's sort of just been this slow decline of just not really interested anymore. I don't know if that's because that's where I'm going as a human being.
Yeah. Or if they have gone a bit.
Or if they're wayward with just so many titles.
I don't know. There seems to be enough people excited for it.
Well, I mean, it's COD. There's always going to be some nuts excited for it.
The next generation of 12 to 15-year-olds need something to play.
They're not going to learn cuss words by themselves.
True. So with Assassin's Creed at the moment, we've got Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3.
That's where I fall off.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Rogue and Unity at the same time, plus the Assassin's Creed China, which is the side-scrolling one that they brought out on PS4s.
Yes. Did you finish that? Was that fun?
It's fun, but I just didn't finish it. I'll get around to it.
Yeah.
And now they've got Assassin's Creed Syndicate. In the order of games that were actually quality and worth playing, there's Assassin's Creed, AC2, AC Brotherhood, probably skip Revelations, most people did. AC3 was really weirdly received, mostly negative. AC Black Flag was heralded as like the revival of the Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Rogue, pretty good, but unfortunately because it was left on PS3, nobody fucking touched it.
Oh, because you went back and played it
we went back to play it. It's so necessary.
Well, I wonder how many people couldn't.
There'd be a lot of, especially the ones who traded in their PS3s and shit for PS4s.
Like, so my PS3 got 200-300 upgraded PS4.
Yeah, it's like eventually, I'm 100% sure it's going to be available on PS4.
Yeah, like I imagine that's what the large amount of people did.
Yeah,
I mean it's not a silly thing to do.
Well, even if you don't have a PS3 and you can't play it, it's worth watching like all the cutscenes put together. It's because that particular game, Assassin's Creed Rogue, ties together like the events of Assassin's Creed 3, Black Flag, and Unity, I think.
Yeah.
But it's like...
So I can't jump in and help you there.
Yeah, like you play it, and then all of these other things make sense.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, but you'd be fine if you didn't play it, but it's just so much better if you do, or if you understand the storyline. So, yeah, and then Unity was a giant sack of shit, as everybody knows. But apparently Assassin's Creed Syndicate is genuinely really good.
Yeah. Because it's kind of odd with those games that like it's really good to play the backstory, but if you come in like too late, because like example when I played Mass Effect, I'd never played any of the Mass Effects, and then I played Mass Effect 3.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, this is quite cool. When I got like I don't know, maybe like 8 hours into it, and I was like, oh, I should go back and play the others. But obviously, it's like older versions.
Yeah.
So mechanics have all been built up to 3, and you go back and it's just bullshit. Especially if you've spent any serious amount of time meddling in the pools of the laters. So imagine in Assassin's Creed, if you're playing some of the newer ones, and you're like, fuck, I've never played 1, 2, or Brotherhood. I'm gonna go back and play. I'm gonna start at 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to the fucking roots of this story.
Yeah.
I guarantee you won't make it fucking 30 minutes through.
No.
Especially if you're used to the luxuries that we have now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh.
Like, before AC Syndicate came out, I thought, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get a platinum on Assassin's Creed 1. So I loaded it all up, installed Revelations, and then because it's on PS3, you got Revelations and Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah.
Installed both of them, put them on, jumped on, started playing. I was like, this is dog shit. How did this pass for quality gaming when I was fucking a kid? This is terrible. And then came to the swift realization that there isn't any trophies in Assassin's Creed 1, so I just quit.
Isn't there?
Nope. Not at all.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's a PS3 game, eh?
Yep, I don't know why.
I assume just all PS3 games had trophies.
Well, I know that Assassin's Creed was originally only on Xbox. So I'm thinking maybe it had achievements on Xbox.
Oh,
but then when
right.
they ported it to PS3, they didn't bother with achievements.
Because we first played it on an Xbox, eh?
Yeah, we hired it out
Oh,
with an Xbox.
that's right.
Yeah, I would, but yeah, fuck, you're not missing much with this. If anything, you want to watch like a recap video on YouTube of Assassin's Creed 1. And then...
Oh, there's that... I posted the production company that does sweet recap videos of Metal Gear Solid. Oh, they probably do Assassin's Creed 1.
Most likely.
I'll dig one up and try post it if they do. Because, yeah, they did real sweet Metal Gear ones.
Cool.
Real cool ones.
Apparently that's what the Assassin's Creed movie is based on too, is Assassin's Creed 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a good storyline.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, it sort of makes the most sense.
Yes.
Because it goes from sort of starting out to there. I imagine, like, if you just chopped in mid-sentence, you'd be like, how does this work? Who's this company?
Yeah, true.
I guess that's the only logical place to start.
Yeah. Well, yeah. At the beginning. Who would have thought?
Well, yeah. I wonder how many, like, fans that would pull in as well if people didn't already play Assassin's Creed.
I imagine it pulling a few.
And then you watch the movie and you're like, fuck, the game might be pretty cool.
They'll all they'll watch the movie Assassin's Creed, then go and play the game, and they're just like, fuck, this is terrible. Why did they make a movie about this? Jesus Christ. This is so repetitive.
Yeah.
You'd be right in Assassin's Creed 2. I reckon I could do it. Start Assassin's Creed 2 and go from there. Because the graphics weren't too shit, and the gameplay was real good, and the storyline was really solid.
Yeah, when's the last time you played Assassin's Creed 2, though?
Not long ago.
Oh, that's good. Because it's hard you remember it, like, way better than it is.
It's quite possible, too.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know, like, if you relate some of the mechanics from the later games, and be like, that's how it was back then.
Yeah, probably. Apparently, one of the biggest things with Assassin's Creed Syndicate is, the whole, like, you climb up a building and just jump sideways. Still haven't fixed that.
Oh.
Yeah.
My biggest one, but I think it's kind of user error, is when there's a wall and you're running away from people, and then all of a sudden, like, he might just turn and be like, and then, like, fall down, and then everyone just fucking clubs you. And I was like, ugh.
It's so upsetting when that happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even if you're running parallel to a wall, like, you're like, yay, and then he just turns like, and then by then, yeah.
You're caught.
Oh, man.
The joys.
All the basics of, and quite a few games are like following.
Yeah.
And you're just like really far behind, and it's just like fail. And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get sick of, I think the most internationally hated quest in the world is probably escort quests, like hands down.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's annoying. Especially if they can die.
Yeah.
It's not so bad if you can just go through a shitstorm and they take no damage. But if they have health, I hate it. And in every game when it's just like, you do this and I'll do that and blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, oh, here we go.
Yeah. You got to wait
Here
for them
we
to do
go.
something.
Yeah. One of the pitsiest ones for that was like Resident Evil 4. And you'd be like, you'd have the chick, but like there'd be like a ledge and you'd boost her up onto it and she'd go to push a button and then like obviously she'd get grabbed. So you're trying to like shoot the fucking things away from like grabbing her. And she's just like, Leon! You're like, this is a low ammo game. Please stop getting caught.
True.
Because that was one of those games where if you had 4 shells, you were fucking sussed.
Yeah. You were good for the rest of the game.
Just like that. I'm alive.
I was the same like that in The Last of Us as well.
Yeah, it's crazy, eh? And then you get games like COD.
Where there's just ammo everywhere.
Yeah. Clearly a different game though, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
God.
Because that's what it's like. God, this fucking eye makeup is driving me out the wall.
Does it get in your eyes?
It's irritating them. It's like itching them.
Mine have settled down. When it first went on, I couldn't believe it.
I just pretty much started crying. I don't know how women just don't look like they've been bawling for hours on end every single time.
Yeah. Well, like, you know how they randomly have like leakages? You're like, what's going on? They're like, oh, my eye's leaking. And you're like, how does that even happen? Are you crying? No, I'm not crying. Now I get it. It's because there's so much shit all jammed up in there. Your
Fuck
eyes just
yeah.
trying to get it out.
It can't be good.
Oh, yeah, hun, you have smudged your makeup.
Fuck. Oh, well.
Good.
You're going to be beautiful for so long, I guess.
Do you know what I was wigging out about the other day? You know how we have scientific names for things? And like actual name for things? Like there's dog.
Yeah.
And there's like canine, but then I'm pretty sure that's part of like a way bigger word. Why isn't there just the one name?
Because they need a scientific explanation, I think.
But why does there have to be a big giant scientific name?
I think because they're often in Latin, I believe.
Because you know how like your knee, right?
Yeah.
And then like the scientific is like patella.
Yeah.
Why couldn't have we just all called it patella?
Instead of knee.
Yeah.
Fuck knows. No idea.
It just seems weird, eh? And like birds as well.
Yeah.
Like birds, there's like, you know, this bird, that bird. I don't know bird names, not a bird guy. But then there's like ridiculous long names for them as well. Same with animals.
Yep.
Like fox. Oh, what's the one for fox? I only know because of Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I really don't know.
Yeah. It's quite weird, eh?
I'd say it's because usually they're all Latin, and I'm assuming it's like a combination of like a description about it.
Yeah.
And like what categories of animal it's in.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Because there might be like a few different types.
Yeah.
So you can't just be like fox.
Yeah.
White fox. Great.
Like for a canine.
Yeah.
Usually it'd be like a something ratherish canine, something else. It'll be like its colour and then maybe where it comes from, like Hungarian something or other canine.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I guess when we say knee, we're just referring to like this one part of our leg, but it's made up of obviously
all the different bits and bobs.
Lots of little different bits and bobs. You can't just make it like a Lego manual, like knee part 1, knee part 2.
True. Yeah.
Sir, you've pulled your knee part 3. That happened, your knee part 6, ran into knee part 4 and chipped. So we're going to have to do some knee surgery.
On knee part 3.
Knee part 3. Thanks. You really sound clued up. Cheers.
That's very true. Oh, I suppose it's you have to have different names for literally everything.
Did we just solve it? Yeah, we did.
God, we good.
God, I'm a dummy sometimes.
It happens.
You got anything else for us over there? Can you read?
Not really, but I don't think we do have anything else.
Yeah. Do you know what irks me?
God, what irks you?
Slipping up on Trade Me or like online auction sites.
How'd that happen?
Like, well, you know the great loss of my PlayStation.
Yeah,
where I tried to sell my PS3 for a lot of money and did $1 reserve and then was like just going to pull it if it didn't get much and forgot about it. Sold a PS3, 2 controllers, an HDMI cable and like 5 or 6 games for $80.
Yeah.
sale of the fucking century for that lad. But then, like, I was going to buy a new computer.
Yeah.
For, like, extra podcast stuff and all that sort of things.
Yeah.
And there's one going reasonably cheap, like just one of those, like, forgotten about ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, mean. Looked at it and had 5 minutes to go. And I was like, cool. I'm going to switch back to this tab for a second. Was it that tab for about 15 minutes? Look, went back and it's like closed. And it was like cheap as fuck. And I was like, why?
Are you sure you don't have ADD?
I'm not sure.
Not sure? Mum never got you checked?
No.
Maybe she should have.
No. I asked her one day, I was like, did you ever think to get me checked? She's like, yeah.
Never did
I
though.
was like, yeah, good. Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's great.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. Like, I probably should have just bid on it at the 5 minute to go mark. But it seems like some little weird battle where you hold it to the last second, just slip it in and then win.
That's what usually happens.
But I got thinking about that sort of shit after I just fucked up. And I was like, well, why was I waiting? And I was like, so I can slip it in at the last second. But I was like, I have X amount that I'm going to spend, right? Someone else has X amount that we're going to spend. Whether that comes to a head an hour before or like a minute before the auction ends.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
There's just the chance that you might get it a bit cheaper. But you'll find that when people set up auto bids, doesn't matter how fucking fast you set your bid, the auto bid will auto bid.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be like, so fast and then bid before they have a chance to bid.
Yeah.
Unless you're somehow timed it that you get it in the last half a second, you can't.
Well, because
even if you're like 3 seconds out, it still gets in front of you.
Well, because they auto extend anyway.
Okay.
So if there's a bid, it gets extended.
Ah.
And it used to be 2 minutes, but now I think it's 1 minute.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't do that.
Ah. So there's really no point to wait until the very end.
Yeah, well, I thought, because I'd always wait. I'm like, yeah, man, I'd wait to that 2 minute mark and then just get my bid in.
Yeah.
But, like, I have, like I said, like, so much that I can spend on or that I want to spend on a particular item. And I'm guessing someone else does.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you sort of just hope that you can get your bid in and then
they just forget.
Yeah, they forget or they don't for some reason.
Yeah.
I guess.
Weird, eh? Because I remember this wacky site once where you brought bids.
Oh, okay.
But so there'd be like an Xbox 360, but it had a timer on it and it would end at so it would end, say, like at 5, but it wouldn't auto extend.
Yeah.
So then it would get down to like a minute and then everyone would start bidding.
Yeah.
But each bid cost you like $1.
Ah.
And it was real weird. So like everyone would just wait and then at the last second there'd just be like a fucking just shitstorm of bids.
Huh.
And then someone would like win it. And I think it was like it would go up. The auction would go up incrementally, but it would end up being you pay like $50 for like an Xbox 360.
Yeah.
And it's some like weird fake, I don't know if you actually got it, site. But I tried it like once. I was like, this was kind of interesting. And then I tried it. And it was one of those ones where I put like $10 or $15 into it. And then I did it one night. And then at the end of it, I was like, oh, this is just some wacky scam. Fuck.
Oh, God.
I'm sure we've all had those moments.
I suppose so. I don't...
The same feeling I get from scratchies.
Well, it's just so wacky. Yeah. Like, whenever you come home with scratches, I'm like, why do you do this, man? That's like $5 you got to spend on a fucking coffee. Yeah, come on.
Because I brought like 4 the other day.
Fuck.
And I was like, I brought 4 in a row. This is it.
Yeah.
It's just nothing.
I'd occasionally get scratches.
Well, it's not like I'm expecting. I'm just like, at least $10 or something.
Your chances...
Something exciting.
Another thing we learned during lotto training is that your chances of winning big from scratchies are just fucking next to nothing.
I bet.
And even the most you'd win would be like 10 grand, which isn't that much.
Yeah.
Like, it's good, but it's not.
Because we're walking past like the lotto and like your supermarkets this afternoon and walking past. And I was like, even if I entered a raffle with all the people in this room, which was like 9 people, like chances are still slim.
Yeah. Pretty slim.
So it's so crazy, especially with like scratchies, how they're just predetermined, spread across the fucking country, and then you're just trying to buy like one of the 5 major prizes.
Yeah. Crazy, yeah. If you pretty much the only way to be able to actually win money, your best way to do it is Keno.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't even understand it, except the ads are fucking annoying.
I don't really get it either. And I know they've changed it now, but it got to the point, it was kind of like, with blackjack, how people card count.
Yeah.
You could do the same sort of thing with Keno. You could count and predict what the numbers were going to be. So people made a living off it.
That's
just
weird.
sitting at home playing Keno.
I'd be a little weirded out, though, if I was like at some sort of gathering. Like, hey, man, what do you do? I play Keno. I'd be like,
I gamble. Yeah, but like it's the same with like fucking lotto. You'll never win it ever.
Yeah.
Your chances of it is something. It's one of those ridiculous things. Like there's a higher chance of you dying from a coconut being dropped on your head than you ever winning lotto.
Hey, man, that's not funny. That really happens.
It does happen.
You right there? That eye looks somewhat irritated.
Oh, it is. I'm looking forward to taking all of this off. My eyeballs fucking is all.
Oh, actually, noticed today, also at the supermarket, you know how we're talking about how I constantly fuck up
Yeah.
the bagging area side of it with the self-checkouts?
Yeah.
And we're like, the bag might be like holding up the groceries too much.
Yeah.
The little stand that holds the bags is part of the scales.
Yeah.
I noticed. So it wouldn't matter if the bag was like holding the groceries up slightly because the bag holder's attached to the scales as well.
Yeah.
So I just must be a complete fuckwit. I'm not too sure how it works.
I guess so. Like,
Because
but
I was just like, I used to take the bag off those handles just in case. And then my flatmate was like, well, those handles are part of the scales as well. And I was like, wow.
the best way to do it is the way that I do it, and it annoys me because Kendall she's pretty bad with them too. Scan it, like unless you've got like 12 to 20 things, in which case you should probably be going through checkout. Scan it and just put it flat. Just stack it and stack them flat. Don't put it in a bag. Just stack them flat.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you press OK to go pay, you can just start putting them in a bag. And it just works perfect every time.
The first world, man, it's just not working out for me.
Apparently not. You need to go to Zimbabwe and we'd have it easier. Zimbabwe, is that even a third world country these days? Is it one of those like weird second world ones where like some places are really nice, some places are really bad?
I'm actually going to have to go full white arrogant and say I have no idea.
You're a bad white person.
No idea.
Fair enough.
Anyway, there's kids trick-or-treating before, obviously.
Yeah.
And I heard someone called someone a name.
Yeah.
And like, don't name call. So remember when that was a thing?
When you call someone like a bitch or something?
Or just like, like name calling was like offensive when you're little.
Yeah.
Now like name calling is literally like nothing.
Yeah.
You're like, hey dickhead, and you're just like, hey. Or someone's like, hey dickhead, I'd just be like, you're just a silly person, I don't care.
Fuck
But
yeah.
like name calling was like the biggest sin back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Keep it together, man.
Sorry, I'm
You're
fucking tired. What time are we? 10:52. I'm about an hour, 2 hours past my bedtime.
Yeah. Them early starts.
I know. Well, funny you should say that. Like, I used to have a rule because I picture like terrible events happening in my head and what I do about them. And when I was a kid, I was always like, man, if he swears, I'm going to tell the teacher. And then I got to like, I was 10 and I was like, if someone swear, I wouldn't tell on them. But if they were like bullying someone, I'd tell on them.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh. And then I get into like high school and I'm like, bullying's fine. But if someone, like if he punches someone,
Yeah.
I'll probably tell on him.
Yeah.
And then I got to like 16 and I was like, nah, I probably wouldn't tell on them. And I was like, if someone beat the shit out of him, I'll probably tell on them.
Yeah.
And then I got to like 19, I was like, I probably wouldn't. And then I'm like, if that guy stabbed that guy, I'll probably tell on him. And then I got to like 20, I was like, if he lives, then he'll probably be okay. And I was like, if he kills someone, depending on who it is, I'd probably tell on them. Like my tolerance for violence and things like that just get better as I get older.
It's just like that post that you see on the internet now and then. It's like, as a kid, it's like, I'll never do weed.
Yeah.
I'll never do drugs. And then it's like, as an adult, probably wouldn't do meth.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
I specifically remember, like, you know how you have like maybe like 5 minutes max of like memories from when you're little? Maybe
Yeah.
not even that.
Yeah.
Maybe like a minute. Like a minute of like cutscenes.
Yeah.
There's this one specific memory I have is we were playing on like monkey bars once. And I
Yeah.
must have been like 7 or like 6, like real young. And I like slipped and fell to the ground. Not like dangerously, but I was like, whoop. And I was like, shit. As I went down.
Yeah.
And someone was like, oh, I'm telling. Jumps off the bars and fucking runs off to get the on-duty teacher.
Yeah.
And she comes back and she's like, did you swear, Hamish? I was like, nah. She's like, did you swear? I was like, no. She like got down like face to face. You know what she did? She like looked me in the eye and told me that you didn't swear. And I was like, nah. She's like, you swore, didn't you? I was like, yeah.
I'll tell you what.
And I probably cried, but I'm just going to omit that bit.
Probably. So there's two things from my memories in living in Dannyburg and going to a primary school that I remember. The first one is I was on like a frosty morning and we were down looking at the swimming pool because the ice was on top. The one fucking thing the teacher said was, don't throw rocks in the pool to break the ice. What did I do? So just picked up the biggest rock I found. I was like, huh. Got sent to the square, which is where you got sent, which is outside the staff room.
Yeah.
And it was like a cold, probably like 4 to 5 degree morning. Ooh. So I sat out there and she forgot about me. And I sat there for about 3 hours until...
Because you just thought that's what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, like the teacher told me to sit here, so I'm going to fucking sit here.
That's gold.
And the other memory is similar to yours. I said shit at some point and the kid was like, oh, I'm telling you. And I was like, don't, man, please don't.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I'm going to tell you. And I was like, no. And he's like, you have to be my slave. And I was like, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, right. As long as you don't tell me.
Sure, yeah, as long as you don't tell me. And it got, like, I just followed this kid around and did things for him. Absolutely nothing sexual, just because that's usually where conversations go. And this kid, like, to the extent where he was like, I'm going home for lunch, you're coming with me. And I was like, but I'm not allowed to leave. And he's like, nah, you're coming. And I was like, I don't want to. I'm going to tell you. I was like, oh, okay. So I'd just walk home with him to his house. Didn't even know the guy. Just walk to his house and sit with him, like, while they'd have lunch. Happened for about a week.
That's weird.
I just disappear for
What did you do?
hour.
You just said shit.
I said shit, and I was so paranoid about being
I was
told on.
like, fuck it, man. Do it.
Yeah. And then eventually I got to school, and I think I told mum or dad, and then they were just like, just tell them to tell on you. And they also freaked out a little bit because I was leaving school.
If I ever have a kid, I'll be like, look, like, you know, be a good person.
Yeah.
These are like morals. But don't be that kid that yells out, I'm going to tell on you and go do it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that guy.
Don't tell on people.
No one remembers that kid as being a great kid.
Yeah. Don't be a narc.
It was always that like sinking feeling, you be in class, you just be shit talking, and someone's just like, no, I'm telling.
Yeah.
And you're like,
with your world's just coming to an end.
don't. Just don't.
Please, I'll give you all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah. you got a what did they call it when it was shiny? Like holographic or something?
Yeah.
You got a holographic blue eyes? Ah, no,
well,
man.
They call it shinies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my shiny.
Well, I still get that when I play Magic the Gathering.
And they're like, Miss. And you're like, no, here you go. What? Nothing. Fuck you. Fuck you very much.
That's funny. So true. The joys of childhood.
Fucking being a kid's spastic, man.
Fuck yeah.
Spastic.
Sorry. Anyway, well, I'm about done. I think I'm going to fall asleep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So what do we got? So Tim has probably definitely won the game.
Good on him.
Don't know what he'll choose. I'm probably thinking somewhere in the Fallout region. Maybe Assassin's Creed, given his screenshot was from Assassin's Creed.
True. Obviously, we'll talk to him about it.
Yeah.
Rather than buying a game that he quite possibly already has.
Way to go, Tim, though.
Good job.
We're going to be starting another one just on Facebook, I think, for Mighty Ape Voucher.
Yep.
You win like a $50 Mighty Ape Voucher. We'll make a post at some point and just share that around.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be share the post and like the page.
For exposure, because we need more people to watch us while we sit in women's clothing with makeup on.
Yeah. So that'll be running. The Instagram one's still going. Tag us in Instagram and we'll send you a fucking Stormtrooper mug.
Yeah.
Yay!
Everybody likes that.
And apart from that, our website, pressexajump.co.nz, has all the links and other bits and bobs that you could possibly need.
Please go to. If you're going to buy something off the internet, buy it from Mighty Ape through our referral from their website.
Yeah, so we can afford things like mic stands so we don't have our mic stands on boxes.
That'd be great.
Thank you.
Anyway.
We're going to go take some makeup off our faces
And go to bed.
and have a good time.
Yes.
Goodbye.
See you.